How's it going, guys? This is DexHowl and welcome to Tera. Tera Online is a MMORPG that I played months and months ago. I used to play this game probably around the time when I stopped playing RuneScape. I was trying to find another game to play, and this was one of them that actually I spent a lot of time on, but this game is actually coming to Xbox One this year. We just don't know an exact date yet. From the information I've gathered, at least, we don't know an exact date yet, but we are going to jump into some character creation. I started a whole new account, whole new everything, and I'm going to show you guys what this game is about for the most part. We're going to do multiple episodes because there's so much in this game, but here is one class, which is the Valkyrie. Actually, that's my bad. Valkyrie. Valkyries only come in female, according to this, apparently. But you have multiple subclasses. I'm not gonna go into all of them. At this point in the actual video, I knew which character I was looking for, or I was pretty positive as to how I wanted to actually play. So I was just jumping through like a couple of different ones. I wanted to just see what was gonna happen with this. Now, Castanic is what I played before, but I was looking at something else real quick to see if there were like any other ones that still look pretty cool. The race, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. The race will change a few things, but not really a whole lot, to be honest, as far as I can tell, if I'm remembering correctly, that is. But so anyway, here's the human warrior. I'm definitely gonna choose a warrior, that is for sure. Because the dual wield is awesome. DPS, tank at the same time, that's pretty awesome. The actual class itself, what does that say? Evasion tank or sustain DPS, melee, light armor. That's pretty cool. I feel like that class is gonna deal a lot of damage, and if I can actually get more people to play too, that's going to be great. And especially when it translates over to Xbox, it's going to be even more people on top of that. So it's going to be fun playing through this game. Again, I'm hoping that I actually get to make a lot of these episodes. If you guys like these videos, definitely let me know, and we're going to keep making more of them for you. But for this video, we're just going to go through character creation because the whole first tutorial part probably took me almost 2 hours. So I'll break this up into a couple of videos, so we'll do we'll mix it up a little bit. But there's the Castanic warrior, and as you guys can see, like, this is what he looks like. This is the Amon, or Amon. There's no O, but either way. And this is Baraka. Now, I don't know what inspired them to do that, but that's Ellen. And then Popori, that guy is actually pretty cool looking. He looks like a hamster, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure that I'm wrong in saying that. The high elf, that was actually a hard decision between that and the high elf. The Castanic and the high elf, I was close. I was this close to changing back to the high elf, actually. I was just reading through the description, and it just didn't like the backstory was just not appealing, so I chose not to choose that one in particular. But like, I feel like it's kind of the same old story as you would see in many other RPGs, where it's just they're noble but not quite. They want, like, they've done things in their past. They've done things in their past that they regret, and now they're they're on the road to redemption or something like that. I don't know. Or they want people to like them. And Castanic is just dark, as you can tell. It looks pretty cool. It looks really cool, actually, to be honest. That's mainly the reason that I chose it the first time. If I remember that for sure. But Now we're gonna jump into the actual customization, and now this first part is just a bunch of presets that they give you automatically. Like you can just start with whatever, or you can pick one and just go with it and just keep going from there, or you can like pick one that seems kind of close to what you want and then build on it on top of that. So I'm looking through all of the presets just to show you guys what some of these look like. Most of these guys actually look a lot like vampires, and then you also have a randomization option there, but we're not going to choose that for now. We're going to stay away from the randomization. Alright, so we got our base. Now we get to choose hair. I'm pretty sure I want black, but that looks navy blue. That's weird. I don't know how it's gonna come out in the actual video itself, but that definitely looks like really blue, not black, because he has a black streak and it's a different color. Yeah, that's weird. I don't think they actually have just black, like straight black. That doesn't compute here, I guess. I don't know. That's really weird. Definitely don't want orange. That's weird. Yeah, some of these are just strange. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stick with white instead. I really can't tell, to be honest, yet. What am I gonna do with this? Okay, we're gonna change up the horns a little bit, but which ones do we choose? I know the horns change when you change everything else, but it doesn't. It would be nice if the horns were a separate customization. That would actually make legitimate sense. Because the horns change with the hairstyle, which technically I guess makes sense, depending, because like you could get weird hairstyles and then the horns wouldn't like stand out as much, but I feel like they could have fixed that somehow, depending on what exactly it was you were looking at. But it's alright. Okay, so facial structure and skin tone. This is something I really don't quite get. It's weird with the customization. They all look pretty similar. Obviously the skin tone's different, but the faces themselves look pretty similar. And these are just weird colors. They're really weird colors. They look like vampires for sure. Yeah, it goes with the white hair. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use that one. Wait. What? I don't understand how this is working. Am I not seeing something that's being added? Because it looks like the jaw thing is the only thing that actually changes on his face. I'm a little lost right now. What? Okay, wait. Oh, okay, no, I get it now. This is, the bottom is just one thing. You can choose to have a metal jaw or, just regular. And then this is the facial markings. That makes sense. That makes totally more sense now. I did not see that change. That's really subtle. Either that or the skin tone that I chose is just messing with my head just a little. That might be it. These all look pretty much the same-ish, sort of. But I think that one looks pretty cool. Okay, so these are the, that's weird. Okay, so these are the, like, this is the gear that you get. That looks pretty cool. That's a dragon, kind of like, that reminds me of like a dragon or an oriental like style. That looks pretty cool. This looks like something you'd see in an anime. An anime about knights and galactic something, I rather. So what is he supposed to sound like? He sounds like a munchkin. Almost. Pretty sure I'll go with that one. The other one just sounds really gross. Oh wait, what? Oh, it won't let me capitalize the H. That's weird. Yeah, and in this game, guys, you can have multiple characters. If you can tell, like, your characters will all like walk toward the camera when you're in character selection, and you just get to select whatever one you want. But one thing I will say is that your characters only appear on the server you're on. I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering right. I didn't test this beforehand because I only made the one character. Like I said, the first part of it took me 2 hours. I'm not gonna create another one just yet, but we will definitely find out. And also, if you guys already play the game on PC, just, do you want to answer that question? Go ahead in the comments below. Don't be shy, for sure. Here I'm just like changing a bunch of settings up a little bit, but making sure everything's good before I jump too far ahead. Oh, that's huge. Okay, never mind. It's not, I don't think that's what I thought it was. Alright, so here we go, guys. And it's showing the controls for keyboard and mouse, even though for the first part of this, I was using a controller.
Destroying the world it was. Amid the tragedy, a single drop of hope coalesced to preserve one tiny part. Sheltered from time, a mystical tree grew, giving fresh eyes the power to see the world as the gods once saw it. The world's greatest scholars and magicians came to study the divine tree and protect it. They magically erased the island from mortal records, but not before the forces of evil sent their own champion.
Alright, so as a warrior, your role is evasion and sustained DPS. Warriors have quick attacks and high mobility. We have evasive roll, rain of blows, combative strike, and traverse cut. So these are all pretty decent like starting attacks, it seems like. And now I'm just looking through the controls to see what the like how the controller is going to work out. Though I can tell you right now it was really difficult, but maybe I didn't like give it enough time, to be honest, to just try to get used to it. But it just was not smooth. Like just didn't like the controls themselves just didn't make sense, and I didn't think to take the time to really like try to adjust them at all, to be honest. I just started using the WASD and everything else. I just started using the keyboard and mouse instead because it was just a lot easier that way. Hopefully, like I said before, they are able to translate all of that over to Xbox pretty well. That's probably part of the thing that's actually delaying the release of the new version. I know there is another MMO that I know was announced at E3. I think it's like Desert Black or Black Desert or something like that. Oh, this guy's name is Lucifer, but he spelled it like that. That's weird. I'm pretty sure there's like gonna be like 30 of those once Xbox has their version, and they're gonna be spelled like so many different ways. Alright, so like this kind of thing, this is what like the controls themselves are. I don't know if you guys can like really see this in as much detail as what I'm looking at it as now, but it just looks so confusing the way that it actually is set up, and it just takes a while to get used to, I think. And then if you're not paying attention, you'll run out of RE. Not sure what that stands for. I don't honestly just remember what it stands for. I'm sure it's like the E stands for energy, but I don't know what the R stands for. I'm pretty sure it stands for energy. I'm assuming that's what that is. But it looks like, I'm assuming this guy has a quest for us. And we will start that in a second, but I don't think we can do a quest if we can't move around fluidly. That's much better. Okay.
Greetings.
There we go.
Always happy to talk to the youth.
Okay.
Glad to help.
What was that?
For the Federation.
Oh, she's just blowing stuff up. That's crazy.
See you when I see you. You look confused, child.
Definitely am confused.
For the Federation.
Or I was at this point. Like, it just none of it made sense. Like, you have to use the like, it says to press the F key, but it doesn't say like which version of that is also translated to the controller. So that's where like part of it became a little confusing, because you have to pull out the cursor in order for all of this stuff to work, because it doesn't like tell you what the controller version of every command is. It only tells you like the combat portion of it, for that part of it, at least from what I could tell. And more than likely, you guys will be able, you'll notice when I switch back from the controller to the keyboard. I think this little icon goes away on the left. But this mission is me gathering tree bark. But before I do the mission, I'm gonna like just start trying to move around a little bit more, and you can see that it's like a struggle just trying to get the hang of all this stuff. Here was a point where I assumed that I could pick this stuff up like a gathering type thing, but it won't let me do that at this point just because it's not part of a mission or anything. So there's no, like, you don't have the ability to interact with just random things like this in, or at least not in this part. You might be able to do it after the whole first mission is over. Or first, the intro story or introduction to the game, I guess. And we have these mole rat things that I was just like, just randomly killing them. Okay, so I can kill the mole rats, but I can't kill these things because they don't have. I realized that after I noticed that they didn't have like a level over their names or just next to them in general. Like these guys have levels if you can see it. All right, so fast forwarding a little bit. We get to a part where I actually figured out that the quest goal was behind me the entire time. So apparently all the quests you have are marked by a number, and the number is on the map in blue. Like you guys can see where the cursor went there. So now that I've actually switched back to mouse and keyboard, we are gonna actually go complete the quest because this controller is not that, it just wasn't working. All right, so it doesn't work there and it turns blue. Nice. Okay, so as you can tell, they make your quest goals really obvious. So it shouldn't be much of a challenge for anybody to pick up this game, to try it out, see if you like it. And now we've completed our quest, guys. I hope you guys will join us for the remainder of the episodes in this series, and hope to see you playing it on Xbox One. Now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this one.